Because I'm gonna bury you next to your father. What they did was disrespect.
You got receipts to hand out, you feel me?
And a receipt would be handed out by the end of this Raw, as Jimmy Uso will punch CM Punk square in his face after CM Punk the week prior had invoked the name of their uncle, who so happens to be Roman's dad. Well, he was trying to get under the skin of Roman, and it worked. The Usos took offense to that as well, and we had a banger segment that we are going to break down all of the Easter eggs in this Raw promo where Jey Uso is crashing out.
We need you to apologize right now.
And the funny thing about this is, right before the Usos actually came out, it looked like CM Punk was about to apologize.
Fortunately, last week I lowered myself to Roman Reigns level.
He was about to say, yeah, I probably crossed the line, but then the Usos music hit. Usos! And Jay started crashing out. I think he was just like, no, now I'm not gonna. I was, but now I won't, which invokes my favorite Jey Uso.
The right-hand man is back, Uso.
Way better than run it back, yeet, Jay, in my opinion.
Apologize right now, Uso. I'm gonna drop you where you stand.
When Jay gets like this, he's in the zone.
Why is Roman still sending his cousins out here in the...
It's a fair insult. The Usos did pretty much attack anybody that Roman pointed at. Yeah, if Roman considered you a threat to his championship, then he was sending the Usos out after you. But you're in luck. You can win this championship and nobody's going to come after you because this one's mine and I want to give it to you. At 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away this belt. But what if I'm at 30,000 subscribers? Don't worry. I still am holding a contest. Every 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a belt. I'll ship it anywhere in the world for free. That's right. You're in Korea, South Korea, I will ship it to you. No worries. South Africa, wherever you're at, Brazil, I will ship it to you. Maybe not Ohio. Got a ticket there once. All right, fine, whatever. Ohio, I'll send it to you as well. All you have to do to win this belt on my shoulder is comment below and subscribe to the channel. So remember, this contest is forever going. Just comment on new videos and you can win this, not a toy, replica championship belt.
Ain't said nobody out here to do nothing.
I believe Jey Uso on this because even though he was Roman's right-hand man, at the end of the day, Jey Uso allowed himself to be abused in this position because he was all about protecting his family.
This right here is family business.
I do believe that Jay came out under his own volition. Now, you know, Jimmy Uso starts pulling Jay back. Jay's the hothead, Jimmy's the calm one. They're on the same mission, they have the same goals, but they react to the situation very differently.
This got absolutely nothing to do with Roman Reigns.
And I believe Jimmy here as well. Jimmy in the past has taken it upon himself to call the play and protect the family when he felt it needed protection, even if that meant protecting Roman without him giving him the marching orders.
But everything to do with respect.
Right here you can see that CM Punk is conflicted. He knows he was wrong, but his pride does not allow him to apologize, especially when people are getting in his face.
I got so much respect for you because you say what's on your mind. You speak from the heart.
Maybe this company will be better after Vince McMahon's dead, but it's gonna get taken over by his doofus son-in-law.
If there's an obstacle in front of you, you run right through it.
And he's just like, well, if you got a problem about it, do something about it. I thought I was doing a responsible thing. I didn't punch anybody. I just choked somebody a little bit.
You call yourself the voice of the voiceless.
For them, they can't be here right now, and I am the voice of the voiceless.
And you know what, man? You can speak trash about Roman all you want.
It's me versus the Shield 3-on-1. They're like, you're going over. But you got to make Roman look really, really strong. No, I was just going to fucking shit on him.
But what you did last week,
Because I'm gonna bury you next to your father,
was disrespect our late uncle who has no voice. So apologize.
Your brother's coming in a little bit hot. But you're right. And I'm not spiritual.
One must have humility to truly possess faith.
CM Punk has gone on record saying he is an atheist. That was about 10 years ago, I think, so things could have changed, but as far as I know, he is not spiritual.
And I know you are.
And I'm going to ask the Lord to forgive me for the man who I'm about to become.
We're friends.
CM Punk and the Usos are actually pretty good friends. I have seen a couple videos where they do hang out. Everything CM Punk is about to say is completely new information. He's never revealed this before, and I honestly think that this is just all part of the story here.
And your entire family and me go back a long way.
CM Punk loves to mix kayfabe and reality back and forth, and I think this is probably more kayfabe than it is reality.
A lot longer than a lot of people realize.
There's some truth in it, I believe, but let's just hear it and then I'll break it down for you.
I didn't know him as well as I knew his brother, Arthur.
One of the reasons why I have a feeling that this is kayfabe is because multiple times, both in his wrestling promos and his wrestling interviews off WWE TV, he has invoked the name of his heroes, and 3 to 4 names consistently and constantly come up throughout the years.
Actually belong on a Mount Rushmore. Terry Funk, Harley Race, Bret Hart, Eddie Guerrero.
And I've never heard him say Alpha.
When I lived in Philadelphia, I would drive to Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Okay, so now this part is probably true, kind of. So CM Punk definitely wrestled in that area, the area that he's talking about here. And Alpha had a school, and he had a promotion also, XWX, and that was World Extreme Wrestling. All right, so here's the deal. CM Punk, though, there's no actual documented proof that CM Punk actually wrestled there. They do have proof of people like Batista wrestling there, but nothing with CM Punk. Doesn't mean CM Punk didn't. You know, the early 2000s didn't have, not a lot of footage exists from that area, from that time period. So he might have, or he might have just mixed it up, because a lot of times indie wrestlers, you know, yes, they might have wrestled for Alpha, but they might have also wrestled for another promotion in the Philly area, the Pittsburgh area, the Pennsylvania area, and CM Punk might have. Now, the only actual connection that I have of CM Punk and Alpha are two things. One is that Manu was part of Legacy, Randy Orton's Legacy, and Manu actually attacked CM Punk. But that was around like 2008, 9, 10. So by then, CM Punk was already established. So the Manu connection is a non-connection based on this story right here. But he did. We go back to the early 2000s. CM Punk wrestled someone named Reckless Youth. Here comes Reckless Youth in the Jersey J Cup tournament. Reckless Youth was part of Alpha's XWX. So right there is a connection. And if Reckless Youth was there, maybe other members of the Anoa'i family were there, like Samu. But other than that, there's no actual real connection other than Reckless Youth. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. Again, not a lot of things were documented, but XWX has never come out and said that CM Punk is an alumni of their promotion. So I think this is more storyline and convenient than anything. And that's not a knock. I mean, wrestling is supposed to be storyline, so I'm not saying that CM Punk's a liar.
I was paid in knowledge sitting under the wild Samoans' learning tree.
A learning tree? That's a Chris Jericho reference.
Unhinged, gone off.
Chris Jericho has the learning tree in AEW, and the previous week, he actually referenced, "You just made the list."
Well, brother, you just made the list. You just made the list!
CM Punk might be Easter egging a Jericho return.
I damn near babysat Lance.
I don't know about this. When CM Punk was in this area of his wrestling career, he would have been 14 years older than Lance Anoa'i. Lance would have been 12 years old, or 12 to 14. I don't think the Samoans would have required a 12-year-old like Lance, who would be growing up in the business, to need a babysitter. Maybe CM Punk just hung out with him. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think they would have been like, "Hey, CM Punk, would you babysit that guy right there?" I just don't see that.
Lance Anoa'i made a few debuts on Monday Night Raw, against Shane McMahon.
While the shows were going on,
He out there. His dad is Samu. Yeah.
it was a thrill for young me with the legendary Sammy.
Samu was actually a head shrinker from back in the day.
and have him drop knowledge on me. I respect everybody in your family. And listen up, Dwayne, you bald fraud. And everybody in your family in return has shown me nothing but respect.
Except for Manu, who made CM Punk relinquish his title when he attacked him. And then there's another guy too.
Except that one.
Well, you need a highlighter? What are you doing? Today, Junior, let's go.
And if you believe he can see, I know he sees exactly what I see.
All right, here we go. CM Punk about to double down.
And that is what a lying, conniving, manipulative, backstabbing, egotistical, gaslighting his son Roman Reigns is.
Man, he still don't get it.
And Jey Uso is right. He still doesn't get it. You got beef with Roman. You don't got beef with Sika.
We need you to say, sorry.
Now listen to the crowd. Even the crowd knows that CM Punk is wrong here.
I'm sorry.
CM Punk wants to call Roman Reigns a manipulator, but right here, CM Punk is manipulating the Usos, giving them what they want until he pulls the rug out from under them.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
The Usos were literally willing to drop it. But CM Punk is choosing money over friendship. He is choosing the WrestleMania main event over his friendship with the Usos because he's about to lay into it. Now, to be fair, when CM Punk said he was coming back, he did say,
I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money. I'm sorry Roman Reigns treated the two of you like garbage.
Just remember, there's consequences for everything you do.
Never once came out here publicly to apologize for.
Now, I will say that CM Punk is right. Roman Reigns did treat them like garbage, and Roman Reigns never apologized. The closest he ever got to apologizing was this.
I'm proud of you.
I'm sorry that Roman Reigns disrespected one of my mentors, Dusty Rhodes,
You're irrelevant, just like your dad.
the father of my friend Cody.
It's a little known secret in the business, but Cody Rhodes is actually the son of Dusty Rhodes. Nobody knew that.
And is somehow not on the hook for apologizing, but I am?
Do two wrongs make one right. A wrong may have to be done to fix a wrong. But why that wrong is being done? Is it for justice or is it for revenge?
I'm sorry that Roman Reigns has tricked you.
Not wrong. Roman Reigns to this day will trick the Usos or his family members to get ahead.
That he gives a single damn. Because if he did, I'd be standing in the ring talking to him right now.
Now, I am going to say this, CM Punk is a little hypocritical in that his wife literally does what Roman does. In fact, on this episode, there was a gauntlet match for the Intercontinental title. So you could say, well, if AJ Lee cared about the fans or gave a crap about the title or gave a crap about the company, she would have been present. So, like, I don't like CM Punk picking and choosing who cares about the company.
Instead of his young boys.
That right there references their first promo after the Rumble.
And what do? You mock me in my back when we're walking up the ramp like I'm some little young boy.
A young boy is pretty much the, like, someone breaking into the business in Japan, an apprentice, somebody who carries the bags. They're like the lowest on the totem pole, and they're a young boy. That's what it is. Basically, CM Punk is saying Roman is treating them basically like the lowest of the low. Let it be known, CM Punk put his hands on the Usos first when he shoved the microphone. That was a very hard shove of, here, take the microphone. Jey Uso responded, and then out of reflex, Jimmy Uso instantly attacks and punches CM Punk in the face. When one of the Usos are attacked, they both spring into action. They will ask questions later. CM Punk, on the other hand, just lays there.
Somebody slaps you, you gotta bust them right back in the mouth. That's what I would have done.
And doesn't do anything about it. I love doing these videos. Hopefully you like them as well. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share if you do, because that will ensure that I do more of these. The more engagement, the more I do. See ya, bye.